The 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Sprint entry-level model is affordable. It's actually cheaper than the 2023 model year, but gets newer upgrades. Let's check this thing out. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we finally have the entry-level Sprint model of the Stelvio here on the channel. We got the Giulia Sprint, but now we have where it all starts with the Stelvio, and it's affordable. We'll talk about that because it's a little bit cheaper than you guys probably thought this year, but you got some upgrades and some things that stayed the same that I wish were changed up. We'll talk about that. We're here at Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach, and we got to do a walk around the Stelvio Sprint because this is where you're going to start base, and for some people, this is going to be all you need. Now, the sun decided to tuck away behind the clouds, but it's okay because it's a great day with this Vesuvio gray metallic Alfa Romeo Stelvio Sprint. For 2024, we got a couple of things here that have changed. Not a ton, but the exterior is going to be a little bit different. And keep in mind, this is the entry-level spec. The Sprint is where you start for the Alfa Romeo model. So this is the cheapest Alfa Romeo Stelvio you can get in the 2024 model year. Let's see what it comes with. Now, standard are the new tri-LED headlamps. Standard, even on the Sprint model, you get the new eyelids. They look really good, right? Based off of what we know from the Alfa Romeo Tonale, we get the new tri-LED lights replacing the bi-xenon lights you see on this 2023 model year. How ironic. You will also see a new design on the front fascia, as you guys can see here, that gives it a more aggressive and sporty look. Hence, this 2023 Stelvio Sprint, which does not have that design up front. All right, so it shows you for the Sprint, you're still getting the nice flares. Now for the Sprint, you also have the dark Bidon Scudetto grille, not an aluminum flavor. You'll get that in the TI, which is more of the luxury spec. So for the Sprint, you still get the sportier looking dark Bidon package. Now with that said, moving along to the side, there hasn't been much that has changed, but there's something that I wish changed. Not the wheels. The 5-hole wheels look great with the monochrome center cap, red calipers, and white script. These are actually an option, the wheels and the calipers. We'll break that down in the sticker breakdown. But for the Sprint, I really was hoping they changed this because, well, it just doesn't look as good, but I get it. The body kit here is done in plastic. Now, I get the plastic. It's the entry-level model, but you have so many shiny things on this that the plastic here, wow, do you hear that? That is a Challenger. The plastic here just kind of offsets some of the greater parts of the Stelvio when it comes to the body lines and the overall look. For instance, now for 2024, you get glossy black mirror caps to wear on 2023. We're just going to use this as an example. It's body color in Vesuvio gray here, or any kind of body color you would have, depending on the color of the car, to where it's just automatically gloss black on the Sprint for 2024. Another thing is the window moldings are in that same plastic material as the body cladding, and it doesn't look as good. And another discrepancy is the gloss shiny part of the C pillar here, but then the B pillar done in gloss black, but then the surrounds. So it doesn't look as well as you guys can see here with the nice metallic paint, the glossy black, but then this in between. Same with the roof rail, done in gloss black, but then this here. So again, it just doesn't look as great. I know it's a Sprint, and again, entry-level model. Get what you pay for, but I really wish they would have changed that up for 2024. You also have the panel roof, which is an option here, and the shark fin antenna. All right, so showing all that on the side, that is your side profile for your 2024 Stelvio Sprint. Now coming along to the rear, the big thing you'll notice that's new are the clear tails. So it's the same LED unit, but done in the clear flavor. Now you guys know these clear tails from the TI Sport Carbons that we used to have back in the day. They are back automatically standard on the 2024s, which look great. Now for The Sprint, you automatically have the dark exhaust tips, and you automatically have the dark diffuser. Then you have that plastic cladding going across to match the rest of the body color kit or body appearance kit. Yeah, it's not that great, but again, it's for the looks of the entry-level trim. I get it. So with that all together, it still looks pretty good with those clear tails and the dark exhaust tips and rear diffuser. But you guys gotta let me know what you think. And even though it's the standard trim, you get the same flavor under the hood for the entry-level Sprint as you do for the TI and Veloce models. That means inline 4-cylinder 2-liter pumping out 280 horsepower, 306 pound-feet of torque with a 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds and a top speed of 144 miles per hour paired with the 8-speed ZF transmission and the Q4 all-wheel drive intelligence system. So with that carbon fiber drive shaft, 50/50 weight distribution, we know that this thing can handle, this thing can move. It's very agile, very driver focused, and it's simply Alfa Romeo. We're used to the same powertrain for the past few years, several years actually, and it's one of those if it ain't broke, don't fix it moments. So we still have it here. 25, 22, 29 when it comes to the fuel economy, and make sure you know that it is premium fuel only. And in the rear, we're looking at the same 55, 56 cubic feet of space with all 3 seats folded down in the 40-20-40 split. Same practicality as we're used to. Stowage, fuse box. We have our privacy shade underneath, false floor. All right, with our tow hook, screwdriver, tire inflate kit, and battery stowed underneath. Again, the same Alfa practicality that you guys have always been used to. If you guys are loving the content so far, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Once you do that, it helps grow the channel and I give more opportunities to get more beautiful Stelvio Sprints like this one behind me here today. Now the interior of this Sprint is pretty nice because we do have one option in here, and that's gonna be a pretty big one. Yes, the Rosso Sport seats. These bolstered heated seats look so good against Vesuvio gray, and this is an option, and it's quite a big one. It might be the most expensive option actually we have on this car in whole. Other than that, there are no additional options on the interior here. Now, if you guys haven't seen already, we've moved onto a digital dash. All right, so actually let me press the start-stop button on the steering wheel here so you can see the exit screen. All right, pretty cool, right? And then start it back up, put it on the aluminum pedals. You'll see the startup there with the digital speedo. We have low fuel because this is a new car with 12 miles. Now, I do have 3 different modes here where I can change between as far as the layouts. So you can see 1, 2, and 3. You also have your paddle shifters that come standard on the Sprint. Flat bottom steering wheel, perforated leather. You can see the start-stop button we already checked out. The infotainment screen. Alfa Romeo's in-house system 8.8. You know, you also have your dual zone climate control. You have your USB 2.0 12-volt cup holders and a little bit of cover. 8-speed ZF 2-track system, all covered up in leather, perforated leather stitching. All right, you can also see your electric parking brake, your key fob holder, radio controls here, your Alfa DNA drive mode selector, where dynamic, natural, and advanced efficiency between the drive modes. Your hotkeys here for your radio controls and analog for moving around and navigating through the infotainment. Wireless charging pad here. Underneath, you have a USB 2.0 and aux and USB-C plug-in with the RF transmitter for your key fob. All great things, right? You know, you also have the extra thigh support there for your bolstered seats. These are heated seats. The steering wheel is also heated as well. You have your lighting controls and parking system controls on this side here. Aluminum pedals, as I tried to kind of briefly show you guys there. Other than that, everything else is pretty standard. No additional options, so no extended leather, no different materials here. It's all standard stuff inside of here besides the seats. So what do you guys think? I mean, nothing's changed besides the digital speedo and the information that you can get on that by using that button over there or using the menu button here where I can go between the speedometer and messages and the driver assistance, all that stuff here as well. But really, it's the same Alfa Romeo DNA in the interior that you're used to, so kind of wanted to briefly go over it. But yeah, I think for what's pretty standard in here, it's great what you get, but this option this option for me is a must. I love them. The rear is looking just as fresh with that roll-so seat setup. Same sport seats and bolstering with the roll-so seats. You also have a couple cup holders in the middle here with our center feed through. We just pull this tab here and pop the seat. We also have USB 2.0 connectors there and heated seating controls as well with our HVAC vents and a little bit of storage compartment nets here as well. And then on our door panel, just pretty standard, just as it is up front, but a great place to be, especially with that panel roof. Now I have to light her up so you guys can see what this illumination looks like against the Vesuvio gray. And it looks dang good with the new tri-LED lighting. I love it. Now you gotta come across to the mirror cap because you have the amber turn signal there. And then to the tail, where you guys can see the reflector there and the clear LED tail lamps, all illuminated with the turn indicator. Again, looking pretty fresh. Now let's break down the sticker of the Stelvio Sprint because it's actually $1,800 cheaper than the 2023 model year. Yeah, $1,800. The starting base price for the 2023 Sprint, well, that's $46,575 versus this $44,775 for the 2024. So you get a little bit more for a little bit less, $1,800 less. That's a big number. So after all the options that are added to this specific Sprint, looking at $53,025. Now we got a slew of options. Let's talk about it. The Vesuvio gray metallic exterior paint, $660. The red leather sport seats, $2,000. I think they used to be $1,900 before. 2024, they're $100 more. You also have the Sprint wheel drive package with power adjustable seat bolsters, cargo compartment cover as well, and you have the dual pane sunroof, $1,495 with the 8-way power adjustable front seat and gloss black roof rails. And you also have the 19-inch 5-hole aluminum wheels, $1,750 for that option, and also the gloss red calipers with white script, $750 for that option. And with everything, you have a $1,595 destination charge. So that is what you're looking at for this 2024 Sprint. Now again, this is the starting price for an Alfa Romeo Stelvio in 2024. And then this is after your options. Now, if you want what the starting price has to offer, you can look at all the standard equipment here. As you guys can see, we get upgraded things like the LED headlamps, like the new front fascia, like the clear tails, things like the body color appearance kit in Vesuvio gray, things like, you know, the interior for the technology, all that stuff there. You can have mix and match for the 2024 model year than you can get for the 2023. So it's nice to have those upgrades and at a cheaper price again. So what do you guys think? So a cheaper Stelvio. What do you guys think about this? I mean, to start, yes, without any options, but the upgrades, is it worth saving $1,800? I think so. When you start adding some options, obviously it's gonna grow, but it's great to see what they've done with the 2024 model year to give it a great starting place just before you even add anything to it. Basically, right off the lot, it rolls off pretty good. So with that said, drop those comments down below. What do you guys think about the Sprint, the pricing, and everything that comes with it? Now, if you guys want to help further support the channel, check the links down in the description below where I have a one-time link donation for my PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and my Patreon in case you guys want to donate a couple extra dollars. Appreciate that love. You guys can also check out the Ron's Rise merch and social media links down in the description below. And I make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we'll talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.